people said. You may be seated. Let's get down to it. You may be seated. I ain't never got up this late. Man, we were really into it. I ain't never got up this late. This clock right? I mean, it's a roller, so I know I ain't got no battery. The battery ain't dead. Is this right? It's 11:25? I ain't never got up this late. Oh, my God. Let's do it then. I don't want to further delay. We're back into the autopsy of faith and miracles. Faith, the autopsy. Autopsy is to examine, to discover the cause of why something happened. When people die, they do what's called an autopsy. They want to know how they died. Was it natural causes? Was it foul play? They want to know what caused this death. We want to know what caused miracles. How do you use your faith to cause miracles? That's why we're going to do an autopsy. We're going to lay down faith. We're going to pull out the scalpel and open it up. Because I believe too many people in church have no clue what real faith really is. They have no clue. And therefore, they're not seeing the miracles at all. And we believe in signs and miracles and wonders. And a wonder is, look, if it didn't happen to me, I wouldn't believe it either. That's what a wonder is. Like, look, I'm telling you, this is what happened. I know you wondering what happened, but I'm telling you. And when somebody share their testimony, you should be able to see God in it. Like, yeah, there was nobody but God could have done that. So let's get back into the Word of God. I think we stopped at Hebrews 10:38. Hebrews 10:38. I think we stopped there. Let's pick that up. Last week we stopped at Hebrews 10:38. Can we get that on the screen? Hebrews 10:38. We stopped there last week. My people in the booth, keep up with me because I'm already behind schedule. I'm just getting on 45, and now I got a jet down there. Keep up with me. I need my guy on it. I just stopped that last week. Hebrews 10:38. I'm hopping the HOV lane. Put your seatbelt on. Put your scanner out because we finna move. Put your scanner out. Look for any coppers. We're finna go. Hebrews 10:38. Y'all got it? I'm talking to people in my back. We left that last week. It's right before Habakkuk 2 and 4. It's right after Galatians 3 and 11. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. Now, the just. Now, we found out who the just was. The just is people who are justified by God. The just is people who call righteous. They're also called blameless. They're also called upright. They also call the people who live right. So the just are people who are justified. Why? Because they are righteous. And the people who are righteous, God has justified them and called them just people. So the just or the righteous or the blameless or the people who walk upright shall live by what? Faith. They live by it. They don't do it every now and again when they want something from God. They live this way. But if anyone draws back, my soul has what? No pleasure in them. So God said today, when you stop operating in faith, he ain't pleased. Because the Bible talks about it in Hebrews 11 and 6 that says, without faith, it's impossible to what? Please God. Right. So again, you should always be in faith. Always. When things go good, you're in faith. But when things go bad, I'm still in faith. Why? Because Romans 8:28, Paul says, this we know. What do we know? We know that all things work what? Together for who? For those. All things work together for who? For those. For those. For those who love God. Those people who love God, again, live for God. So all things are going to always work together for good. All right, now let's go to Habakkuk 2 and 4. Habakkuk 2 and 4. We're going to run an autopsy on faith. Behold the proud. His soul is not what? Upright. So if it ain't upright, he ain't just. If he ain't just, he ain't blameless. If he ain't blameless, he ain't righteous. Got it? So because he's proud. Proud, which means a proud person is somebody who takes all the credit. I did this. I did this. I did this. I did that. I got this. I got this. I got this. I got that. The righteous person, it was nobody but God. And that's what I'm saying. So if it was nobody but God that gave you that car, why are we not using that car to come to church and praise God? If it was God who gave you that job, why come we ain't tithing off that job? You say it was nobody but God gave me that job. But yet we don't do right. If it's God, then give honor to God. What are we talking about? Not just with your lip service. But the just shall live by his or her what? Faith. All right, I want to be very clear about that. We just run into autopsy. James chapter 2. I'm going to get somewhere. I want to get somewhere this morning. James chapter 2, 23 to 24. We're going to read the Amplified version. And the scripture was fulfilled, which says, Abraham believed God, and this faith. See, when you say you believe God, you're saying you believe in faith. This faith was credited to him by God as what? Righteous. So when you live by faith, you're saying you believe in God, and God credit you. God credit you with righteousness. You are not righteous, but when you believe God, he is righteous. So then he has to credit your account. Okay? Watch this. He credit to him by God as righteousness and as conformity to his will. So when you believe in God, you're believing for God's will to be done, not what you want. I don't have time to go into that today, but in Psalm 23, David writes, the Lord is my shepherd, watch this, and I shall not want. The reason I don't want, because I don't want what I want no more. I want his will. God does not give you what you want. He wants you to want his will. And thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. But no, when we on our knees, we don't ask for his will. I want the house. I want the car. Lord, I want the house, but I want you to pick the house. I don't want to see foreclosure in my future. Some of y'all done saw foreclosure because you wouldn't have got what you wanted. No, doggone well you couldn't afford that house. We ain't seen not a piece of furniture up in that place because you so busy trying to pay for that house. That's something God didn't give you. Why? Because the blessing of the Lord makes one rich, and he adds. Right. Repo shouldn't be in your vocabulary, but you went and got a car note you couldn't afford. That wasn't God. That wasn't God. You crying over a relationship. That wasn't God. He has no sorrow to it. If you're struggling in something already, I want to give you a news flash. Check engine light. That is not from God. He is not from God. She is not from God. They are not from God. It is not from God. I tell any couple, you already fighting when you dating. How dare you come and get some counsel? Y'all don't need to be together. You already cussing and fussing and crying and believing he or she cheating. What you doing with the person for? I don't want to be with nobody like that. Let me move on. I felt the stone. Really? You probably sitting somebody right now like, Lord, God. You can't even get a prayer through because you're praying about this person every week. That's a problem. Lord, change this person. No, you need to change this person. Stop. Move on. All righty. As righteous, as conforming to his will, he has called the friend of God. He was called the friend. When you become righteous, God calls you his friend. Why? Because he is righteous. Now you are righteous. Right. He said, be holy, for I am. Okay then. Birds of a feather. All right then. So now you his friend now. Now, here's what people don't understand, because in this world we have such toxic relationships. This world has such toxic relationships. We watching all these raggedy housewives. It's just sad. Sad. I ain't going to mess with you. I ain't going to look at you, but you know who you are. He called him a friend. Now, here's what people don't understand in church. When you are in a friendship is reciprocal. It's reciprocal. It's understood. We're in this together. All right? We're in this together. So he's a friend. Why was he called a friend? He tells you in verse 20, top verse 23, it says, and the scripture was fulfilled, which says, Abraham what? Believed God. Here's why. Abraham believed God, and God believed in Abraham. That's a good friend right there. It's mutual. You like me, I like you. Here's some characteristics of a good friendship that's reciprocal. They know and understand each other. That's a good friend. They know and understand each other. You can't be friends unless you know and understand each other. I don't care what you say about her. I know her. We good. I understand her. Matter of fact, you don't want to be in a relationship with nobody who don't understand. Oh my God, isn't that painful? I got to prove myself to you every time. It gets tiresome. You don't understand me. Now, that is the reason. I know people talking about a relationship, whatever. It's communication. It's communication. It's not really communicating. It's just talking. Somebody talks and somebody, that's really it. That's it. That's it. And believe it or not, we all talk to be understood. That's it. We just want to be understood. And then all of a sudden, I like you. I don't like you in any particular way. I just like you because you understand me. And we're now drawn together. That's all it is. Find somebody that's willing to take the time to get to know you. That's it. And if that's the case, then it works the same way with God. Get to know him and then understand why he asked what he asked for. So you're not friends. Another characteristic of a good friendship that's reciprocal is, like I said, they literally like each other. I really believe that like is way more stronger than love. Like is way more stronger than love. Here's why, because I've seen people divorce each other, watch this, and say, but I still love them. I still want the best for them. I just don't want to be with them no more. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Right. But watch this. Your friends, you kept them through the whole marriage and divorce because you liked it. Oh, I wish I had somebody. So I'm telling you, for all the single people, only marry somebody you already like. Don't be with them for no other reason because it's not going to work. And it could, but it'll be hell. You're going to go through hell. Because remember, now, I already don't like you. I got to like you. You know, it's one of them things, no matter what we go through and whatever we fall out with, one of them say like this, you lucky I like you, because I would have been got rid of you, but I like you. It's something about that goofy look or that laugh, whatever it is, it works for me. So it's okay when somebody goes, you know, I don't even know why you with her. You say, don't worry about it. I like her. That's all that matters, baby. I like her. I don't know why God keep blessing you. Don't worry about it, baby. He likes me. And I like him. That's all that matters. Like we need to be like each other, and we need to like each other. Another part of a reciprocal relationship and a friendship is they have the same intentions. They want what the other one wants. It's bad to be in a relationship when you're with somebody and all they doing is what they want. And you'll never do nothing new. Why am I in this? I ain't getting nothing out of this joker. Right, I'm being honest with you. I'd rather be on somebody, lay on somebody's couch, on somebody's bridge. I ain't getting nothing out of this deal. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Another part of a good reciprocal friendship is, watch this, real talk. They spend time together. That's a good friend. Where you about to go? I'm about to go to my friend's house. What? You always with her. You always with him. Every time I turn around, you over your homeboy house. You over your girlfriend's house. Now, I would like somebody to say that about when you spending time with God. What you doing? Spending time with God. Every time I turn around, you spend time. He's my friend. I talk to my friend. I tell my friend about you. Don't you tell your friend about your spouse or your boo or whatever it is? They go, so you, Ellis. I done heard about you. And I'm saying before all you single folks get mad, might want to go to your friend and talk to him. God, what you think about this joker? And God gonna listen, so well, tell me why you want to be with him. Do he do this? Well, no. Do she do this? Well, no. What about this? Nah. So why are we friends with them? Because watch now, I would think that if God is your friend, they too would have to be friends. Talk back to me. How dare you get a relationship and you jokers out there marrying people who ain't got no relationship with God, but he's your best friend. Because you got to like my best friend. People tell you that from Jump Street. You got to like my best friend. What they really tell you is, I ain't getting rid of my best friend. I mean, you cool and all, but me and this joker been riding. Huh? He my day one. Back then, they didn't want me. Yeah, he been with me. My good and my bad. He never left me. Me and him ain't never had an argument. He give me time to get my little self together. He's such a good friend. He could put me on blast, but he don't. He could bring up my past, but he don't. He could go throw a slug or two, but he don't. Look at your neighbor. That's a good friend right there. That's a good friend. That's a good friend. He's so smooth. He does stuff like this. He don't even check me. He does stuff like this. Martha, Martha, Martha. He good with it. Ellis, Ellis, Ellis. When you say that, I go, okay, let me get myself together. I'm raggedy. Somewhere I done messed up somewhere. He's so smooth. He just calls my name. Watch this. He doesn't call me a name. He just calls. Talk back to me. Talk back to me. You say, I hear you, Lord. I hear you. I hear you, Lord. Hey, he doesn't call me a name. He just calls my name. He's such a good friend. See, when you got to want that relationship and that friendship with God. You got to want it. You got to want it. So they spend time together. See, whoever you spend your most time with, that's who you really like. Real talk. That's who you really like. Matter of fact, not only is that who you really like, but that's who you really like. Oh, I wish I had somebody. I'm going to say it again. Not only is that who you really like, emotional-wise and in the context and understanding, but that's who you really like. Big Mama said, bring me 3 of your closest friends, and I'll tell you all about you, because that's who you like. Tanya Raggedy, Kim Raggedy, and Angie Raggedy, baby, you raggedy. I don't think I want to marry you. Them your friends. Oh, them my girl. Where's my sorority sister? We hang out. Yeah. I mean, you do a good job covering it up, and they just put theirs out there. You them. He cuss, fuss, whatever, doing little drugs, smoke weed, and y'all tight. Y'all. I don't know where your stash at, but y'all to see how y'all friends, how y'all like each other. Here's why, because darkness and light ain't got nothing in common. So that's my next point, that friends have common interests. They like the same stuff. They like the same stuff. Even today, I want you to question your friendships. All the people you got friends with, like, okay, what is it in them that's also in me? Well, what is it? Oh, no, I ain't like that. Y'all friends. And you can tell if you're really friend, because you be like, well, you got to stop hanging with her. I ain't stopped hanging. That could be they fight for this person. But they'll tell the spouse, if you want to leave, you can go ahead and take my kids and go ahead and go home now if you want. You know what I'm saying? They say, I'm willing to stay. Oh, my God. Is it just me? Y'all ain't never seen that before? Well, the spouse tell the other spouse, you can go ahead and go. You tired? You don't want to stay here no more? You can take my keys and go. I can call you an Uber. You can leave. But what they're telling you is, I'm staying. Wow. I'm telling you got. I'm staying and I ain't going. No. That's how people feel about their friends. They don't feel that way about their spouse. I'm telling you. For my single folks, real talk. Marry your friend. Marry your friend. If you marry your friend, you'll stay friend to the end. I wish I had somebody. Now, I want a high value man. As long as he got money and got a good job, girl, you're going to be crying later. Don't worry about it. He could easily replace you just like he got you. Y'all ain't friends. Marry your friend. Too many spouses are trying to turn their spouse into their. That's like turning a cat to a dog. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Y'all gotta be friends. Be friends. You can eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with your friend. Right, you can do anything. You can lay on the floor. What that boy Anthony Hamilton say? We can just stay home and watch a movie. You cool? I'm cool. We cool. You ain't got no Netflix account, put it on ABC, NBC. We good. Here's why. I don't have to impress you because we already. That I'm telling you, it's powerful, ladies and gentlemen. What Bismarck, he say, oh, baby, you got what I need. You say he's just a, talk back to me. And we fight for that friend. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, you know, go get it out like that. We're laughing. I'm still ministering, but you're getting his friend stuff together. You're going over some things right now. That friend is powerful. And he's a friend that sticks closer than a brother. What a friend we have in talk back to me, church. I want a friend who's my friend's friend. Because we could just be, we can all just be friends. We friends. I love Rebecca because she's a friend of the Lord. She loved the Lord. She loved the Lord. Lord tell Rebecca to jump off the building. She will literally jump. Like right now, she going to go all that, but she going to jump. And I love that about her because I'm jumping too. I'm a jumper. I'm jumping. So we jumping together. You know, I love that. That's her greatest quality to me is she loved the Lord. She loved the Lord. So watch this. Even at times when me and her are not good, watch this. Our friend comes in. Oh, I wish I had somebody. What y'all mad for? What she do to you? What you say to her? You done something. I ain't done nothing. Yeah, you have. See, my friend can talk. I wish I had somebody. Huh? My friend can talk to me. I'll listen to my friend. Anybody else, you can't just come and tell me. I'm the pastor. You can't talk to me and tell me what I need to be doing. What you gonna do? But my friend. See, my friend is a friend to me and a friend to Rebecca. So he ain't talking bad about her at all. He's my friend, and he's her friend. So y'all better work this little stuff out when I come back. Because I don't want to hear all this, that, and the other. Yes, Lord. Hey, I'm sorry. I ain't mean to say what I said. I just, right. Wouldn't that be nice if our spouses had the same friend? I ain't talking about this physical stuff. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about him. That even if I was lazy and didn't want to apologize, he wakes me up at 2:33 in the morning. Hey, did you apologize? No, sir. Get on, go over there and tell her. I don't want to. Hey, I forgave you, didn't I? See, no other friend can say that. Now, I may be talking to you today, and you may even got a spouse that say, look, I've been married for years already, and he ain't got a relationship with the Lord like that. Well, you introduce him to your friend then. Introduce him. We men, we cool with meeting another man who don't want you. I'm going to say that slow. Yeah, she can't bring David here, so I want you to meet David. I don't want to meet him. What do you want? I don't want to meet another man. Because he might want. Right. He don't want me like that. First of all, y'all women better wake up. If he got 2 legs, yeah. Matter of fact, he can have one. He's still, he a man, ain't he? He don't want me. Stop. That's like, again, vice versa. Your man tell you, oh, she don't want me. Stop. Y'all arguing all the way home. She said, I can see she wants you. Look how she look at you. Look how she was talking to you. That woman ain't thinking about me. So believe the man when he tells you, I ain't trying to meet this joker. I don't want to meet no another man. If it ain't the pastor, I don't want to meet him. Why you think in close proximity areas, like Work. You know, majority of affairs happen at work. I'm being real. Because you are already in an environment with some people that you like. Not only that you like emotionally, connection-wise, but they already like you. Make clothes about the same money, this, that, and the other. See, they're on my level. See, we alike. This joke at home ain't about nothing. This woman at home ain't. So these work relationship, or quote unquote, these work affairs happen because then you get to see somebody, one, that you like, two, that's like you, and three, you don't see none of their flaws. They're perfect in that area, in that atmosphere. Dress, shoes, stilettos, red bottoms, whatever tie, that's the man I like. That's the woman I like. You ain't nothing like the woman I got at home, right? Now, trust me, you take this joker home, talk back to me. All right. Yeah, they just my friend. No, that's literally your work husband. That's your work wife. People don't be lying. I know I'm keeping it too real for y'all this morning. When people say, I didn't mean to, it just, they ain't lying. What they underestimated was the power of like. Now, a man is way more cold and more drier than a woman. He say, man, I don't even love her. Hear what I'm saying? He ain't lying. He don't. He do like her. Y'all didn't think y'all gonna get this morning, did you? You gotta be friends. You gotta start doing things together, drawing closer. You gotta laugh together. You gotta do that. You gotta spend time together. Yeah. You gotta help protect one another too. Protect, because a friend will protect you. Yeah, the boss come ask me what time you got in. I already knew you were late. I told him you was on time this morning. Right, I'm going to protect you. I'm going to cover you. Girl, if my man called me, tell him I was already here all day. I got you, girl. I'm going to come and protect you. Friends do that. We need to have that in our relationship and in our marriages. Protect me. See, the people that protect you, you feel the most safe with. The people you feel the most safe with, the people you trust. The people you trust, you don't mind telling them. You don't mind getting naked like, girl, this is what really happened. Right. But people you don't feel safe with, I ain't telling you nothing. That's why I don't even talk to you. I only talk to you because I want to tell you, but you hadn't made this area safe for me. There ain't none of us perfect. Trust me, I got dirt up under my nails like everybody else do. But we got to create that atmosphere and environment for our friends. And your friend should be your spouse. And anybody you're dating people, y'all should be that. Otherwise, why are you with these people? I've seen people work 5-10 years with somebody. For what? If y'all out there dating, you out there dating more than a year, and y'all ain't sit here and set a date yet, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? It don't take that long. You can shake somebody in the first 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes, you already know if you like them or not. Everybody does that. It's a proven fact. I already know if I like you or not, sir. Anything after that is based on whether you mess it up. That's it. But I already like you. People sit down for a job interview. Tell me about yourself. They already know if I'm going to hire you or not. They already know. So you take it, you and LaFawn still together for 2 or 3 years, and y'all ain't got no date yet married. What y'all doing? Well, we not ready yet. No, you're not. So get out of it. You actually think you can live forever? You can get this marriage thing whenever you get ready? No. Your true suitor is somewhere out there. You wasting time with this killer. All right. Y'all all right? A true friend will sacrifice for each other. Look, girl, this is my last. Right, they tell you, but you can get it. When last time you told God that? Lord, this is my last, but you can get it. I can't tithe. I got to pay my rent. See, y'all ain't friends like that. Because we know he sent his son. He sacrificed for you like that. Yeah, that part. Yeah. We got to get a better relationship to be called a friend of God. You see that man in verse 24 is a believer. He's justified by works and not by faith alone. That is by acts of what? Obedience. A what? Born again what? Right. Born again believer always operates in obedience. That's it. There's nothing else left. If you're not obedient, I don't believe you were born again. I don't believe it. Because being a born again believer reveals his faith. And faith without works is dead. It's dead. Today I want you to leave with the thought of becoming a better friend of God. And we'll pick this series up next week on the Autopsy of Faith, but according to the clock, that's my time. I thank you for yours. Can we give the Lord a big hand clap of praise, if you will?